What is up, guys? Dakota here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can probably tell from the title, you'll know exactly what this is about, and it's something I'm super excited about. So I officially got to order my 2020 Corvette C8, the mid-engine Corvette. It's something that I didn't think was going to happen, just for a multitude of reasons. You know, some dealerships got allocated like 30 cars. My dealership did not, however, got nowhere near 30 cars, so I just wasn't entirely sure that I'd be able to get one. But it turns out I did. Somehow, by some miracle, I was able to get one, and I'm super excited about it. I mean, it's a huge car. It's probably the biggest car of 2020. So, you know, I'm super excited about it. I've always wanted to have, you know, a mid-engine car, and then the fact that I can have a mid-engine Corvette, that's pretty awesome. So like I said, guys, I'm super excited about it. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys kind of like me going through at the dealership and actually picking the car and clicking submit to order it. Now, timeline wise, could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months, not really sure. Hopefully the coronavirus doesn't mess anything up. Real quick, guys, I'm going to interrupt myself because the day after I posted that or made that video, GM actually shut down all their factories up until March 30th. So not a huge difference, but still it could possibly affect the deliveries of C8 Corvettes and things like that. So hopefully it doesn't push it back too far. I'm hoping it'll still be within the time frame that I was told. So anyways, keep that in mind, and back to the video. But yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, I genuinely can't believe that I'm actually going to be able to have that car alongside like the Jeep and maybe the Camaro for a little bit, who knows. But anyways, so I'm going to show you guys me kind of going through and actually picking the options, and then we'll come back and kind of go over my spec. I'm like sweating. Rapid blue. Okay, and now how do I know which one of these is the...
I tell you what, if it's easier,
yeah,
highlight it.
Ah, look at that.
That way, no mistakes get made.
See, this is why you do this. Oh. This. Okay. And then I want these. Carbon flash. Make sure that's right. Q8Q. Oh shit. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm like genuinely sweating.
They know how I feel each week. You're only spending 85 grand. I sit there and spend millions.
That's true.
Giving him a value on his.
No, we'll cross that bridge.
All right, so now that you guys got to see me order it, this is all the paperwork for it. And we're gonna go over the spec real quick, and I'm gonna overlay some pictures so you guys can have a better idea of what I'm gonna be getting. So, first things first, the color. So I went rapid blue. Interior, we did the natural color, leather and suede inserts. Now, I personally like the suede. I think it just feels a bit more special when you're driving it, when you're sitting in it. And I think it looks cool. Now, I understand some people don't like it because if you do drive the car a lot and you use it, you know, right after you go back from the gym or after you've done, you know, working on stuff in the garage, it can get kind of grimy and get dirty extremely fast. But the Jeep is my everyday car, so don't really need to worry about that too much. But so that's why I went with that. Then obviously got to get the Z51 package. I mean, that's the golden ticket right there. So that comes with all of this good stuff: the bigger brakes, the different suspension, performance exhaust, the performance rear ratios, the ELSD, all that good stuff. Then went with the front lift, that everyone's talking about, you know, where you can lift the nose up about 2 inches. I think that's a really important feature to have on my Camaro. As you guys can see, it's pretty low, plus it's got this splitter that comes out a little bit. And I've scraped this thing on a couple of things. Nothing too crazy, but still, it'd just be nice to have that little extra lift, because I don't want to have to pay thousands of dollars to fix it if I rip off the that front splitter. Also, while we mentioned the Z51, I did not get the magnetic ride control. As you guys know, the 1LE Camaro has it, it comes standard with it. I did not get that, and there's really just one reason for that. I talked to a few people who had driven them and actually got to experience the cars both with the magnetic ride control and without. And from what I've been told, the non-magnetic ride control car feels a bit more natural and feels a bit more raw and connected, as opposed to the magnetic ride control. So that's why I didn't go with that. I wanted something a bit more raw, a little bit different. Then the next option, we went with the carbon flash painted wheels with the machined edge, just because I think those look the best out of the ones that I've seen. And now here's an option that I was really bummed out about: the Corvette Museum delivery. As you guys can see, it says constrained. So my original plan was to do a Corvette Museum delivery, drive it back from Kentucky, and you know, kind of do the whole break-in period as I'm driving back home, and just to get to experience it on a road trip for my first drive in it. But unfortunately, that was constrained, so no matter what, you just could not order it. You couldn't get it. It didn't matter because they weren't letting you. So that's kind of, you know, that kind of sucked. But I swapped that out for an additional feature that was the same price, which is the engine appearance package. So you're going to get the carbon fiber on the inside of the engine bay, as well as the LED lights. You know, it's mid-engine Corvette. You want to show the engine off, so why not? Next option, we got carbon flash painted outside mirrors. Then obviously we got the tan seat belts, the GT2 bucket seats. Now, as many of you guys know, I'm used to having these Recaros. I thought about getting the competition seats, but again, having talked to some people who have used them and driven the cars, a guy whose opinion I trust quite a bit, told me that he sat in both, and he said there was really no difference other than the textile, because you can adjust the GT2's bolstering, the GT2 seat's bolstering, so it doesn't really matter that much. So I figured, why spend the extra money if they're the same seat, basically just with a couple slight changes, you know, and adjustable bolstering, that's fine. Next, we got the carbon fiber interior trim. That's a must for me. The suede microfiber steering wheel, and the total price of my vehicle comes out to be $83,125. So, like I said, guys, I'm super stoked about it. I can't believe it's actually happening. It's that it still doesn't feel real. You know, I clicked submit yesterday, at least at the time I'm making this video. I clicked submit, and it's just like, it doesn't feel real. Although at the time, I was sweating when I was ordering it. But so yeah, there's gonna be plenty of cool videos that I plan on making with the car. I'm super excited about it. I mean, it's a dream car for me. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos on the Corvette as well as the Jeep. If you guys have been subscribed, you know that I do a lot of Jeep stuff. So anyways, again, super excited. Oh, there goes the papers. Super excited, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.